welcome back to my Samsung Ice Maker Freeze Up update. It's been about 2 months now. I just heard it dump ice, so I know it's making ice, but I looked about a month ago and I was starting to freeze up on the bottom side of it. So I thought I'd let the ice machine go for a few more weeks and then see if it's just completely frozen up. So I was surprised as I walked up I could hear it dumping ice. So let's take a look. It's got ice. It's not completely frozen up, but it's close. It's definitely changed in how it's freezing up. Before it was just all frost. Now it's ice. It's almost like it's overflowing. It's got ice dripping in the back. It's got ice dripping down on the bottom. So just as a quick update, I did seal all the way around. There was a few comments asking if they thought just sealing it would do. Well, sealing doesn't help. Maybe it helps, but it didn't stop it. I replaced the ice maker. You can see that was the newest version at the time. And everybody I talked to said, yeah, you got to make sure you had one of the late versions of 2019, which it is. And I also updated this. That is the drain overflow, I believe is what they called it. It's got a heat coil that wraps around it, and it opened up larger for the replacement piece. So that was replaced. And then up inside of there, up above the back area, right in here, is the two Y-clips that supposedly makes the water drip. And I think that's what that icicle was that just broke off as I touched it. So I'm going to take this all apart and see where the Y-clips are and just what is going on inside of there, if I can get it out. If it's all frozen up in there, I could damage the coil, and I don't want to do that. But I'll start by doing as much as I can. I'll grab a screwdriver, take that side panel out, and there's another screw right there, and then it'll drop down. Let's see what it looks like. One other thing that came with this kit when I replaced these parts was the motherboard. And if you saw that other video, you'd see that the motherboard, I started to put it in and one of the connectors wasn't correct. So I couldn't install it. Well, I've been searching and I am not having any luck finding the correct motherboard for the date of this, the date of when this was manufactured. You have to go by the model and the date. So I got the serial number, I got the model number, I got the date, and so far nobody's been able to find the right motherboard for me. Now, one thing I'm noticing is the ice comes off pretty easy. Before you'd have to really chisel it off. Well, that's definitely different than the way it was before. See, the ice just comes right off. It makes it easy to clean up. I don't have to get out my steamer and steam everything, but there's still a lot of ice in there. Wow, all the ice just fell right off. It is pretty clean. Didn't expect that. But see all the ice around those Y-clips and that foam piece. There needs to be air access. It needs to be circulating through here. There's a port in here and there's a fan inside of there, and that fan blows air and circulates air through this area, and it's completely froze up again. And the motherboard supposedly cycles the defroster to defrost that area. I couldn't find the right motherboard for this model. So if you're wanting to do this, if you get the correct motherboard and you get the correct parts, maybe you'll be lucky and it'll work for you. But not having that motherboard obviously made mine fail again. So to just run this through a hard reboot for the hard defrost, manual defrost mode, I don't think it's ever going to completely defrost that area. So I'm going to leave this all open and just put some towels in here, and I'm going to force defrost. Hey, the fan just kicked on. You can actually feel some circulation in there, but I know that one area is frozen. Anyway, so I'm going to do a force defrost and see if that defrosts, or if I have to literally unplug it or get out a steamer or something that way. To do a force defrost on my machine, it's the freezer and the cool select. If you hold those two buttons down at the same time, press at the same time, hold them down, and I think it's about 8 seconds, it'll start beeping. Okay, and then click it, you got FF, click it, OF, FR, FD. That's force defrost. Now it'll beep for, says about 30 minutes. So when I do that, I leave the house or go do something, get away from the beeping. But real quick, you can see I do have a full tray of ice. It is some nice looking ice. It's not all frozen up inside of there. So it is working, but it's just a matter of time when it freezes up. Well, that concludes my series of Samsung Ice Maker videos. There's really not much more that I can do until I can find that motherboard. And since I don't have access to that, none of the shops that I talk to are finding it, there's not much more I can do other than just turn it off when it starts to freeze up again, because I'm not going to keep going through this every 2 months of thawing it out and listening to it beep. So if you like what I'm doing, give me a like, leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Subscribe if you haven't already. Share it if you think somebody else will like what I'm doing. Thanks again for watching. Goodbye for now.